is the tallest tree in the whole United States of America. There is no other tree in the world that's taller than this tree. This tree is 75 million liters in height and 1,400 long. This tree can be compared to 2 football NFL fields, which means this is over 200 yards. That's how tall this tree is. This tree has to be cut down by a special tool called a studu. A Stevie. Hey, what is this he cutting this thing down with? It's a stove. He cutting it down with a stove drill. A stove drill is one of the most highest octane boosted cutters that you can ever buy. I don't even think they sell stoves anymore in the store no more. They had to probably get this in the early 2000 era during the Y2K. Now he's taking a 4-nut jack. 4 new jacks are used to jack up houses. These can't be used for cars because they're too fat and they have a wide cylinder base based on a prop. So these right here is also used to galvanize steel and lift up trains off a track when the train gets stuck on the track. So now he's taking this stool and then he's cutting around the baseboard of the largest tree in the world. These trees right here is known to man to be outdated, and this is the last one that we cut down in the world. There's no other tree taller than this tree that he's cutting down, and once he cut it down, you all will see that this is the biggest, most basest tree that he can ever cut down and he can ever find. This tree is worth $250,000, which means it is worth $250,000 is 120 million. So this tree is worth $250,000, which is $120 million USD currency. This tree right here will not fall easy. As you can see, it's just sprung the jack. Now the jack is not able to cut it down, so he got to take his stoodle, and then he cut the stoodle. He's trying to cut the base of it down once again. It's not falling, it's not budging, so he has to think of an easier way. My thoughts would be, I would get in the train and try to knock the tree over with a train, but then again, it'll train to come off the track, so why do something stupid like that? Then my second thought would be, if I could knock this tree down, get in the car, run full speed into the car. Then I would have to think, maybe the airbag won't save you, then the car just be damaged and you will still live. And if that didn't work, my third option would be getting on the ATV Rubicon, running full speed with a Rubicon and knock this tree flat over. I have knocked several pine trees over with a Rubicon 4-wheeler, so I know for a fact a Rubicon will go straight through this tree, knock it down, and disintegrate it. Now he's taking this jack again. He's trying to jack the base of it up, but I think he's out of fluid. Let's see if it works. It's not working because the fluid is low in the Rubicon jack. So now what we need to do is think of another way. Now he's taking a Pegra saw. He's hammering Pegras in. Pegras is known, it's a steel dioxide blade. These only used for baby miniature peach trees. These are not good for galvanized steel trees like he's trying to cut down. Like, there's no way these pools will work. So now he's taking this fluid again out the jack, and it's not gonna work because the jack is out of fluid. And I keep telling him that, and he's not listening. So now let's see what he's gonna do now. Nothing. Let's see what he's gonna do now. Nothing. Once again, he needs a Rubicon by Renegade, and he needs to get on it. He needs to run full speed at approximately 40 miles per hour with a helmet on. He'll hit this tree at the base of it. It'll disintegrate it. It'll just, and he'll live because the tree will knock it. The tree will fall right over, guaranteed. This tree is not budging with this jack he had. Now he needs to take his stool again. He needs to cut the hex around it. If he cut the hex award, the hex of a tree is like the mother lode of the tree, essentially known as the heart of the tree, which generates the roots to grow sideways and under the ground. He's not doing something right. Oh, now he's taking a galvanized steel grenching. A galvanized steel grenching will knock this tree over, but you gotta have at least 60 of them, and you gotta nail it around the whole base wood of the canterboard. The canterboard will then encrypt, and then it'll fall. But now, something's not right. At this point, he's wasting valuable time and valuable effort. See, he's getting tired. I would be tired too. Now he's taking his stool again and he's trying to cut the centigrade of the baseboard. The baseboard must be cutting in oxy circles. He's cutting in Diagolo circles. Diagolo circles would not work on this type of tree due to the transparency of the wood. See, the transparency of the wood is 4 milligrams thick and 90 degrees shaded. So at this point, he would definitely need to do something different. Hop on that Rubicon and disintegrate this tree. Wasting all this time. I could have told him an easier way before he tried this. Now he's taking his stool again. He needs fluid in the jack. The jack is only going to hop up 17 inches without fluid. This jack's full potentially can go up to 14 feet, but it needs fluid. Without fluid, it can only go up to 14 inches. So if it's anything over 14 inches, he's trying to jack off the ground, it'll never work in history. At this point, I will hop on that Rubicon. I would call Danny and bring me my Rubicon and I would disintegrate this tree. I would go 40 miles per hour, hit this tree head on and knock it smooth over. At this point, he needs a Rubicon. I would definitely put a 1 below if he needs a Rubicon. I think he needs a Rubicon. This is the most longest tree. Watch when this tree fall. This tree is over 200 football fields long. Told you.